Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So basically what I'm going to be doing is telling you a bunch of stories about my life. I've got the first one here, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, so the story today is basically when I got caught smoking weed in my back garden out of a bottle bong. So that's great. So basically what happened was me and all my friends decided that we wanted to smoke weed. So we went to the woods because it was a winter's day. It was really cold, so we assumed that there wouldn't be very many people at the woods. So yeah, we went to the woods. We waited in the cold for everyone to arrive. It was already freezing. That didn't help. And then we walked into the woods. We were walking across a path, and we came off the path, and then we walked into a really deserted area where nobody was, and we got out. I think there was about 7 of us, so we got out 7 joints. We all had one each. They weren't too nice, really. The weed was really bad. Didn't really do a lot. It was quite shit, to be honest. But then my one other friend, he was the other boy there. There was me, and then there was him, and then it was just a load of girls. He had gone to a different dealer to me, and he had picked up a different strand of weed, and it was really strong. It was really good. He put it in a bottle bomb, and we all started hitting it basically. And when I hit it, I felt it straight away. I got really lightheaded. Then I felt a bit giggly at first, but then I felt so bad. I felt so shit. I thought I was gonna throw up. I was shaking. I was even colder than I usually was. It was just horrible. It was a horrible experience. And then after about, I'd say 20 minutes of doing that, we decided to go back to my house because it was freezing and I was the person that lived closest. So we walked back to my house, really stoned. When we got there, I had a bit left of my joint because I didn't really want to do it because it wasn't very nice weed. But yeah, I texted my parents and I was like, when you guys going to be home? And they said that they'd be home in about 20 minutes. So I was like, everyone was like, yeah, let's do that last bit of your joint. Let's do the weed. I was like, all right then. And we were in the hallway, and I was playing around with the lighter, and then I accidentally I didn't light the joint. I just accidentally the flame just really gently went over it, and it kind of let a bit of smoke off, but it didn't light. So then, yeah, we went outside to do it. When we went outside, we made another bottle bong because it's a lot nicer when you use a bottle bong. It's a lot nicer in your throat. It's just better. It gets you high quicker. So we went outside to do it, and there was about 7 of us, and about 3 of us went out. And we lit it, and we were doing it, and then one of my friends runs to the back door. She opens the door, screams my name, and then says that my parents are home. So, obviously, I shat myself. I had a lighter, a joint, and a bottle bong with me. So, I could have, it was so stupid, I feel so stupid now. I could have thrown the bottle bong over the fence and just got rid of that evidence, could have thrown the joint over the fence, but I put the joint in my pocket. I threw the bottle bong on the floor, and I put the lighter in my pocket, and then we all ran through. Basically, what it is you walk into my house, the hallway's right there, that joins up to the kitchen, and the kitchen goes to the back door. So we were all running through the kitchen as my parents come, open the door into the hallway, and they just see all of us sprinting into the lounge. So obviously they know what the fuck was going on. Um, they they were just sniffing the air, and because I'd stupidly accidentally touched the joint with the lighter, it reeked of weed in my house. I thought I would have time to get rid of it, but they came home early. They lied to me. It was basically my parents have actually caught me twice before this. Well, the first time I owned up to it because I don't know, I felt bad. The second time they found my grinder, roaches, all in a tin. This was the third time they've caught me. And they everyone was shitting themselves. My parents were looking really concerned. They told me to step outside, so I did. My dad said to me, "What's going on? What are you doing?" Um, and I was put on the spot. I really had to like make up something fast. I said, well, basically, my friend wanted to smoke outside, and he was like, "Stinks of weed though." And I was like, "That's funny. We haven't done anything." I was really high, guys. I was really stoned. I was like really tired and drowsy. My eyes were so red. It was not good. Um, we got back inside and everyone had left. I was like, oh, great, yeah. It was just me and my girlfriend. And my parents sat us both down on the sofa. And then, before my friends left, I had to join in my pocket. So when as one of my friends was leaving, I like slipped it in her hand, and then she left with it. So that was good. At least that happened. Um, yeah. So we were sitting down, and my parents were just interrogating me in front of my girlfriend, which wasn't nice. They were asking me like because they knew we'd gone up to the woods. They were like, "You were doing something at the woods. What are you doing?" And then my dad, he's like, I was been telling him like that my friends just wanted to try smoking outside, because like I told them that they smoked, and I was like they just wanted to smoke outside. So my dad was like, "Oh really? So if I go look outside, I won't find anything, will I?" And I was like, "No, don't think so," because obviously he was gonna find the bottle bomb that I threw on the floor. So he went outside, and after about 3 minutes, he came back in, holding the bottle bomb, of course. And I said to him, "Oh no, that's fine. I was just my friends. They wanted to smoke out the bottle bomb. They thought it'd be cool." And he was like, "Then why does it stink of weed?" And this is when shit went down. I had to make up something. I said to him, I said, "Well, my friend had weed at the woods, and he was using that bottle bomb to do it. And then he gave it to my other friend, who was gonna try smoking out of it normally." And my dad just didn't believe me, and he could see that I was stoned. My eyes were so red. I was sitting there. I started laying on my girlfriend's lap. I put my head on her lap because I was so tired. I was just nodding my head and grunting. Just I was gonna fall asleep as he was having to go at me. Um, and my mum was like, "Yeah, you definitely look a bit stoned. Your eyes are really red. You look really drowsy." Um, so yeah, they found out. They knew, and I got grounded. Not for long. You know, the funny thing is, about a week after, my mum takes me out and she buys me a new Adidas jacket. So that's all right. Um, but I don't do it anymore because basically my parents decided to buy drug tests, so they'll know, and they can test me whenever they want. if I come home with red eyes or I'm drowsy or I smell like weed, they can just test me and I'll get caught. So I'm not going to be smoking weed for a while, I don't think, unless they're just bluffing and they don't really have drugs there, so they're just trying to scare me. I just don't know though, I don't think it's worth the risk. If I get caught again, I'll probably be grounded for a month, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, this is my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't really have a lot on here at the moment. No likes, no subscribers, so like and subscribe. I know it sounds gay and cheesy, but please do. And I'll see you guys in my next video.